All right, friends, I think we're all set. Game is running. We got the multi-stream rolling as well. Let's go ahead and jump in. This is Chronicles of the Wolf. And like I said, love me a good Castlevania-inspired indie game. This one looks awesome. Shoutouts to Press Engine hooking us up with the review key. Let's jump in. I am playing on Xbox controller, by the way, so I'm playing with a controller as ordained by the developers. Well, not ordained, but recommended by the developers. Our name entry. Do I have enough characters? Oh, yes. Hub-bit. Hub. Yep. Oh, there we go. There we go. I got scared. So would there be enough characters for Super? S-U-P-E. No, I would come up one character short. I'll be Hobbit. I would come up one character short. I could be like Hobbit, or I could be Super Hobbit with no E. Story time. Oh shit.
Years, the Rose Cross Order has shielded mankind from the evil which lurks in the shadows. But like weeds, those shadows can grow long, reaching out to claw away at the fabric of society. In the year of 1767, the Rose Cross Knights gathered in their great hall, where plans were underway to stop a new threat which had already claimed many lives.
What's the new threat? So we'll soon find out.
Apprentice Matteo Lombardo, come forward.
Is that us?
You have trained hard for many years, and it is time to put your skills to use. You will go with the Knights of the Rose Cross Order to the region of Gévaudan in France.
You might be thinking, are you sure this is Castlevania-inspired, Alex?
You will earn your place as a Knight of the Rose Cross Order.
Like, are you really sure it's Castlevania they were inspired by?
That you are prepared.
Called a hunch. Jump. That's me agreeing. It's me being like, yes, I'm ready. And then you can drop down. Move on a rope. It's a very interesting tutorial. You must prove your worth. Oh, go up and down on the rope. Yeah. All right. Wait, hold on. Oh, there you go. I see. Hey. So no whips. Swords, no whips. Downward diagonal attack. And then sub-weapons. There we go. That guy just block. I appreciate that they're preventing their homies from getting stabbed. Oh, charge attack, I see. That's dope. And then...
Very good. Now, go to France and fulfill your mission.
Fulfill your destiny. I hope I passed the audition.
With his training completed,
it was a very brief training.
With the Knights of the Rose Cross Order to southern France. He knew nothing of the horrors that would face him at their destination in the cursed lands that lay ahead. After many days of travel, they arrived in the region of Gévaudan. They marched deep into the forest as the darkness fell upon them.
Ominous noises. Oh shit. Oh god. Oh fuck. Oh god. Oh fuck. Oh shit. Oh jeez. Oh gosh.
You're alive. Oh, the wolf attacked your group. They're all dead. Oh, we have to go.
We need to chronicle this.
We're running out of time. Do you hear me?
Is there a chronicle of this event with the wolf?
Get up now. This place is
Everyone's
not
dead.
safe. I hear them. They are approaching.
Also, who are you, lady, exactly?
Meet me in the clearing to the east.
Wait, what was this? We have to go. Why am I being left alone? Okay, I do like how they pick up their weapons. That's kind of fun. Alright, here we go. Like needles? Does it cost something? Like needles. Okay, so I guess like... Okay, I guess it costs energy. Good to know. Years of training wasted, I know. Well, I mean, I'm the apprentice, right? I'm the apprentice, and all these other dudes were presumably veteran warriors. Bro, I thought we were friends. And this is what happens now, you're baby. Yeah, all these veteran warriors taken out by these chumps. Hey, all right, are you the one I'm supposed to chronicleify? All right, here we go. Hope for the best. I'm liking already, man. I'm liking already. Well, since it's hard to travel when you're the sole provider of income. I do remember those years. I mean, of course, I tried to, you know, I tried to save to, like, you know, prepare myself for traveling opportunities. But it's easy to say that when, you know, I didn't have to. I was able to maintain employment, thankfully. It's tougher when you have to go on the job hunt. You know, it's tougher when it comes to trying to make ends meet. As I say, I feel like we need to be checking walls every so often. Every so often, check those walls for shit like that, obviously. Yeah. Am I looking for a job? Oh, no. I just know Whale has mentioned that he said to go on the job hunt. So, like, I know, like, whenever you have that kind of interruption in the paycheck, that kind of thing, it does make it hard to, like, you know, save for, like, fun stuff, like traveling. And the Japan one's going to be a big trip. Yes, I already know. My gamer sense has already told me. Yeah, so I can sympathize kind of with what Whale is getting at, because, yeah, it's easier said than done, obviously. If you just saw this game, you would think it was like an old school. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, just looking at the game, yeah, you would potentially be fooled into thinking this is like an honest to goodness retro game. It's retro inspired. I'm liking it so far, though. Oh, I see the platforms. Now, I don't know if the spikes are instant kill. They might be. They might not be. Dagger. I'm not sure if the spikes are instant kill. I mean, I've played enough Mega Man games over the years and stuck with them to know that instant kill spikes are to be feared horribly. Oh, got his ass. Get fucking sniped, idiot. It's still too loud. Okay, yeah, let me turn it down more. Oh, no pause. Oh, that's hardcore. Oh, damn. No pause. Oh, escape? No pause. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna turn it down more. I've got it to 20% right now. Turn down. Yeah, I figured 20% would be hopefully good enough. Oh, did Automod snag something from you, Whale? Hold on. Oh. Just because Whale said kill the French. Yeah, that might be why Automod got silly. There we go. There we go. Got his ass. We have lots of giveaways. We do. Oh, I'm going here, aren't I? No, I'm not going there. Where am I going? Oh, you just go through the screen. Okay, there we go. Oh, God. Hoomst. Oh, okay. I was like, I guess I gotta throw down then. Yeah, he's trying to reach me. Were there comments come? Oh, no. I was slow responding to the comments. That's all it was. I was slow. I'm a slow little lad. Yep. That was a lucky break. I managed to dodge that one. I took a little bit of damage already. 100 gold. What if I can break those projectiles? Sure enough, I can. Yeah, otherwise, because much like other Castlevania games, you're so tall, you can't just, like, you know, jump like Wimbly Bimbly through the hall, you know, around the hallways. Like, maneuverability, it's going to be kind of a tricky matter. So I appreciate that consistency there. Thanks for the heads up on the volume, Elgaso. I'm always down for suggestions on audio adjustments and the like. Yeah, we have lots of giveaways. We do have lots of giveaways this Friday, or maybe this Saturday. I think right now I'm thinking probably more towards Saturday is when we'll do the giveaways that healed me. Did it also save? Maybe. The game is sad. Why are you sad? Yeah, it just took its sweet time. That was kind of strange. Okay, there we go. But anyway, game saved. Yeah, and yeah, a lot of the giveaways were the result of onesie twosies that I've picked up over like the last 3 or so weeks. So a lot of the giveaways were instances where I was kind of waiting for a good opportunity to do a bunch of them all at once. And since I knew we had the trip coming up, I was like, well, we might as well. Ouch. Wait, his little handsies fly out. Can I do the charge attack? Ouch. Ouch. There we go. And then... is it up and Y? Oh, okay. Man. Can I do it again? I can't do it again. Can I do the charge attack again? Yeah. Can't do it again. Alright, cool. By the way, I'm really bad at Castlevania games. So I will acknowledge that I will frequently make stupid decisions and like perform very poorly in boss battles, that kind of thing. If anyone who might pop in finds themselves being very good at Castlevania games, you were about to witness somebody who is very cringe, more so than usual. Replied, oh, okay, I got you, Will. Yeah, just so you can kind of get that paycheck coming back in, because I understand that shit does get tricky. I don't like that poison, by the way. Oof, poison hurt my lungs. Oh, there's the lady.
Dying on me now.
You like how she ran away the second bad guys happened?
Lost consciousness.
She was like, we need to go. By the way, I'm leaving you.
Carried him away on her horse.
So good luck.
The beast is the worst scourge that the region of Gévaudan has ever known. Its victims are many. The inhabitants are terrified, and there are few who dare to venture out of the towns. The woman in the green clothes took the debilitated warrior to a safe place, and then she quickly disappeared.
Yep, that's what you did earlier.
Mateo
and her motive, or her motif.
In an inn, he couldn't stop thinking about the horrors he had experienced during the night. As he sat up, he was struck by the sobering thought that he was now the only remaining member of the Rose Cross Order in Gévaudan. The mission to kill the beast now fell solely to him, a mere apprentice.
I mean, it sounds like the veterans of his group were not that good then. If like the apprentice is by far the most like capable of the whole group, it's like, bro, then who are the ones training you? Of course, you saw our I don't know, our initiation ritual, which was like climb on this rope, jump on this platform. So if it's that simple to get in. The last handsome guy to come around here was killed by the beast, Damien Couture. Worked in the watermill. Wonder if that's a name we'll find again. Not a lot of travelers who come here since the beast appeared. Beginner's luck. Whether it's beginner's luck or everyone else at this order was dog shit, we'll take it because it means we're alive and we're the protagonist. I wonder if we want to go to the watermill to the west. Her name was Marie Jean, and hailed gas in the catacombs. Glad you're doing better. Beast terrifies everyone. My son Pierre are not afraid of it, though. Well, I'm glad you're not. Literally everybody else is, so you might be wise to be afraid. Let's see if I go to the second floor. Can I drop down? Anything down here? Hello, yes, I'm just inspecting the floor. Nothing weird. So yeah, that means up to go into this little area. Cool. I appreciate we have like the, what is it? I guess it's Castlevania 2 is when you have the sequences where you can like talk to people in the towns, that whole thing. I don't know if there's like a day-night sequence. I would assume probably not. Village of Darnes. Probably like Darnay's. So, Montmouche. I'm guessing it's a mountain. And there's maybe a watermill that way. And the east is Langagne. I don't know how to pronounce these things because it's French. What if these are real places? Like, or if they're like they're based off of like if the names are real from places in real life, or if they are like kind of loosely based on other spots that are less not real. Sadly, I do not have like the dive rollout move. I was hoping I would, Because once again, when it comes to like old school Castlevania games especially, you don't have a lot of cool like movement options. If we're lucky, we might get a double jump. Maybe. We have a crouch, of course. I think in Rondo of Blood, you get the dive roll out. I think you might also get it in Symphony of the Night, but I can't remember. Horrible events that followed. Dead emerging from their graves, supernatural creatures. It's pretty shitty. But Jean Castel and his son Pierre still are brave. So I've heard. Very few of those who face the beast survive. Captain Duhamel in the town of Langonier. So it sounds like that's where we're going. And also Marie-Jeanne Vallée. Well, she did deliver us here, much like a valet driver delivering a car to you. Is this a shop of sorts?
Hello, sir.
It is. So we can get a new weapon. I wonder what I have right now. A gun. There's long range shit. Well, damn.
Come back again soon.
What can I interest you in?
So it sounds like I should check out what I have in my inventory right now. A map of the northern part. That would not be a bad idea, but it's kind of expensive.
Come and see me again.
Let's start. Press this button. Here we go. Here we go. So I'm level 2 right now. I have a broadsword. So what do I have? Can I look at my stuff? Equip. It is. Can I see like what the numbers are? Oh, I have a broadsword and a dagger. It's so dull. So it's attack of 5 versus attack 4. Okay. Internet's being a little bit wonky, Meerkat. I know when we were playing games with Alias on Sunday, I know his internet was being weird, and yesterday it was also kind of being scrunchy for another couple folks in our group. So it might be some stuff that certain ISPs or certain providers are experiencing. Rusty ring. Okay. Relics. Nothing yet. So if I wanted to, stuff about just general shenanigans or sub weapons. Bad statuses. That's kind of cool. And that's for the specific weapon. Yeah, special attack versus the charge attack. Yeah, uses mana, whereas this one uses the little orbs. Okay. It says a rusty ring. The ring looks like covered in blood. Enemy chart. So these are the things we've seen so far. Niche skeleton in a literal niche. In a literal niche. Not like to say the skeleton is really into trains. No, he fits into like a small opening. And then this guy, the cursed bones. I like it. Okay, so looking at this guy specifically. It doesn't say. Oh, I don't. Oh, shit, I don't know if I actually wanted to buy it. I wanted to like look at the info. I guess I bought it. A leather vest might be better too. So I'll buy that. I guess I bought both. There's the map. Okay. And so let's see how it compares. It's kind of a shame you can't see unless maybe there was something else I could have clicked. But if there was some way to see what the stats were before you bought it, sure enough, it is an upgrade. So no regrets, no regrets. That's also a pretty sizable upgrade as well. Interesting, yeah. Sounds like there might be something just in your area, Meerkat. That's kind of a pain. Yo, what's up, Fuzzy? What about that horrible French pronunciation? What what are you talking about, Fuzzy? After this, we're gonna go and head over and that one bar in Creve Coeur, because that's how you pronounce it. It's definitely not Creve Claw. But and then yeah, we're gonna go to Versailles, Missouri. Who could forget? Who could forget? Yeah, St. Louis, or rather just Missouri in general, loves their extremely bad Americanized pronunciation of French names and places. It's a good time. Spectral wolf head. To the east. That is mysterious. No one's gonna hurt me or my family or my cocks. Macaques. Chicken. Actually, I probably shouldn't waste the special orbs. I'm kind of curious to know what's the special attack. Okay, that's the special attack for that weapon. I had to find out. Yeah, Versailles. Yes, that's how people pronounce it. Can confirm. The beast enter our village? Of course not, small child. I and I alone will protect you. And by me, I mean, well, listen, I gotta go out adventuring, but I'm sure your family will probably try. I'm sure your dad will protect them and not die horribly. So, 3 rats in the attic, but I hate rats. Can I go vanquish them? I can't reach. Here, let me stand on the let me stand on your table so I can reach. I can't reach them. Oh, actually, here we go. Rats. Approach. Approach, foul beast. Yes, rats, kill. 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 Most fearsome beasts. Any more? Any more rats? Literally the first quest in Morrowind, right? Well, okay, I mean, if you join the Fighters Guild, the first quest in Morrowind. Except this person's not obsessed with pillows, but otherwise, same idea. Same idea. Can I get 500 gold, please? No, but I got 10 gold. I'll take it. German 2. Yeah, Des Perez. Des Perez always makes me laugh. That one always makes me laugh. For a good while there, what was it? It's I'm trying to remember like how it's spelled. It's not Laclede, like Laclede's Landing. It's not that. Oh gosh, I'm blanking. I'm blanking on the name of it. It starts with an L, and it's something very similar. Or it has a kind of a similar kind of name. Ledoux, there it is, yeah. Ledoux is another neighborhood. I think it might be, is it Lodway in French? Because my GPS used to pronounce it as Lodway, and that made me happy. I always liked it when she would say, take a left on Lodway Road. But we all pronounce it as Ledoux. Now, the one I do like is Manchester, now, which is actually not French at all, but the way my GPS pronounces it sounds like she's saying Manchester hair, and that's way better. That is way better. So I kind of go to the forest first, because the east area sounds like the correct direction. I love going the wrong way first. Big fan of going the wrong way first. What can I say? The inn. Oh, Chastel Inn, because that's her. That's her. Oh no, never mind. No. Her last name was Valet. And then I think I've already been in here. Yes, there was nothing in there. All sadness. They both lead to Darn's Forest. Okay. Yeah, I think I will go west first. We'll go west first. I'm enjoying the game's soundtrack, by the way. The overall sound design is quite good. Quite good. Internet's being a little bit wonky. Just go audio only for a bit, Meerkat. Totally fine, man. Totally fine. I know it's being a pain in the ass. A real pain in the ass. Is it pronounced like fondue? Maybe it is. Like the question is like, how would it be pronounced in its in French? And of course, I don't know. I've never taken like a course in French or anything. I know nothing about French pronunciation. And I'm assuming it's French, but maybe it isn't. Maybe there's like ways to like shrinky-dink myself, or maybe there's a power-up to allow myself to like crawl. Why can't Metroid crawl? How to make Metroid crawl? More of a German speaker. Okay, that's actually kind of cool the way he like grew out of the tree. That was kind of dope. Now is this are you a demon or just a deer fella? What did that? Was that like a thing? Was that like something in my inventory, or was that just a? It probably like would restore. Yeah, I think it would restore. That wasn't a relic either. Like mana or energy, I guess, or maybe even health. Actually, hold on. Anything down here? Okay, I had to see. More money. Now the 200 gold would not be bad, or getting 200 gold would not be bad because I want that map. That would be a welcome sight. Now the other question is that jump right there. So yeah, if there were relics to give me, say, a double jump or like a high jump, can't quite make that. Unless there's a platform there to stand on, and maybe there is. Yeah, I think there's something here we don't have. Kind of approaches from the little puddle of water down there. Yet another instance of, yes, some other enhanced jump is required here. We have a map. I don't suppose I can make notes of them. No, I can't make notes on the map. It's not every game like this where you can, so it's not an expectation, but it is a nice feature if I can, like, leave notes for myself. It would be nice to have. Yeah, I'm guessing that's restoring my mana, basically. Which means I probably should be using my, like, special weapon abilities more often, because that takes mana, of course. Here's the watermill we've heard about. This is where that one dude encountered the beast and died to death. So I can't drop down there. Only way is through this way. I can probably drop down here. Device use control thing, but something is missing. Another mechanic, maybe. I just climb down this way. Do it this way. All right. Yeah. Oh, I see. Yeah, that would shut off the watermill and allow me to go that way. That is very strong. Yep, it would be a not good time. Charge up my stuff. I can juice myself up. This current is okay, though. I'm guessing that water... Okay, so... Oh, no, you do take damage in the water. So there's, like, sort of drowning damage, kind of, sort of, and it's pretty instantaneous. Sub-weapon. So bombs or those things. I'll take the bombs, sure. I can't, like, really jump over. Let's see, I saw him do some kind of range thingy. There we go. Were you the legendary hero of the watermill? Just one random guy? Probably not. Meow. Let's see, what can I jump and do it? Oh, wrong button. Okay, I can throw the bomb. I was hoping to do like my... Oh shit, wrong button. God damn it. Up and Y. Yeah, there we go. Okay, actually that does reach him. I wasn't sure it would. Because mana comes back pretty quickly. Relatively. Ah. Trying to not just throw myself down for somewhat obvious reasons. Check the walls because you never know. Now, is ankle deep water okay? It is. And waist deep water is also okay. It's when you're submerged, that's when it's scary. The water droplets hurt. Yeah, I don't think the water itself hurts. It's just it's having your head underwater. That's what hurts. Oh, big glorpy boys. See, I want those things, but I don't want to fall down. I'm thinking if I stay on these things too long, they will fall down, and then I'll be very sad. Now, there was another really cool game that I played a few months ago called Beyond the Ice Palace 2. Yes, it is a sequel. I had never heard of Beyond the Ice Palace 1, but there is a Beyond the Ice Palace 1. It was like a Commodore 64 game. Not a ton of people had played it, but there's Beyond the Ice Palace 2. It's on Steam. It's incredible. Very, very cool. And this is kind of reminding me a little bit of that one because that was also very specifically Castlevania inspired. This one's a little bit more old school inspired, though. Because, yeah, Beyond the Ice Palace 2, that one's a little bit more overtly Metroidvania. And has a little bit more RPG elements to it. This one still has some RPG, obviously. This one's a little bit more simpler, though. And I'm kind of... I mean, I like them both. I'm liking this one a lot, and I like that one a lot. So I appreciate that they have some specializations. Get you right here so I can kill you, and you'll drop... Oh, no! Just say I want you to drop all the things in a place where I can get their asses. Same thing. I'll just drag him over this way. I'll play it safe. Yes. Approach. Approach and let me murder. Moida. Whoops. Good job, Alex. Missing one jump is all it takes. Now, did everything despawn? Probably. Yes, it did. Very good. All right, well. Also, maybe I was wrong about the platforms being rickety because they haven't fallen. Oh my god, they haven't fallen down yet. Also, it's not a Castlevania experience if there isn't like some kind of awkward or clunky platforming. There's that kind of like latent uncertainty with not being sure where where that platform is going to stop, and feeling a little bit uneasy about exactly where your jumps are going to land. There's like a small clunkiness, and it's not the game's fault. Castlevania, like old school Castlevania especially, was brutal with its platforming sequences. At least in this game, if you fall in the water, you take a little bit of damage. In old school Castlevania games, if you fell in the water, there was no bottom to the water. It was instant death. So I really can't be too mad. I really can't be too salty about like a little bit of extra damage here and there. And we recovered it anyway, so like no harm, no foul, really. So like there's like some wobbliness a little bit to the platforming, but to me that's just part of the experience. Like that's very true to its inspiration. Oh yeah, and Aleph is asking, what about these water droplets? No, but that'd be funny if they did. Now, if we were a vampire, that would, I think. Isn't that the way it works? Like running... Oh, wait, no. Yeah, it's running water. Running water hurts vampires, right? So we are not a vampire. And in fact, I don't know if there will be vampires, because we are chasing after a lycanthrope, some kind of werewolf thing. So, maybe there'll be vampires later. Who knows? Castlevania, especially the first trilogy, the first 3 games, had like a who's who of various old school monsters. You had Frankenstein's monster, you had a werewolf, you had Dracula, obviously you had the big Dracula at the end. But yeah, you had various vampire creatures. By the way, what's this fancy thing? Damien's tools?
Hello, brave knight. Though I am a ghost, you need not fear me. My name is Damien Couture.
Oh, it's
I am
Couture.
one of many victims killed by the beast.
I'm sorry you got bro.
My soul cannot pass on while the terror continues in these lands, but I sense that you can help. You found one of my tools. Keep it. There is another one missing I hope you can find as well. I believe you are the one who can destroy the beast. I give you my strength and...
So there's one more tool. Wonder what the tools do. Oh, is this a relic? Summoned in any situation where Mateo has enough mana. Strength up level 1. Cool. Cool. Thanks, buddy. And then... just want to kind of take a look here. Is he a relic? He is. Rather, his tool is a relic. Get the strength up. And by strength up, I mean... strength up. It's a slight typo. Yeah, strength up. From drama with Pirate Software Guy. All I know is that there was something about the... what is it called? Like the Don't Kill Games initiative? The Don't Kill Games petition that's been going around? I heard that Pirate Software was like... I don't know about any latest drama. I do know there was like a bit in time where he was skeptical of some of the details of the movement, which I think some skepticism is valid. But I don't know of anything in particular, like if there was like some big blowout of some kind, some kind of questionable stances. That would be unfortunate because I do like him. I like, well, other things that he's talked about like on his streams. I haven't really watched the streams in a while. Sometimes I would catch like just YouTube videos and like clips of stuff that he's been like working on or talking about on his streams. But yeah, I've really not been keeping up with the Don't Kill Games thing. I like the idea of the Don't Kill Games thing is fine, but it's tricky because like, and I think that the clips that I've seen of Pirate Software talking about it, I think we're like for the most part pretty okay. Just talking about like, if we're trying to like require this notion of like having functionality or tools built into a game, like a multiplayer game especially, to allow the community to take it over, after, you know, the game inevitably gets shuttered. It's a great idea, but it gets complicated when it comes to, like, getting publishers to agree to, like, making their tools usable after the fact, you know, because there are going to be companies that are going to bristle at the idea of having copyright stuff like that just being made available for other folks to use. And, like, I don't know, it's like I like the idea behind it, but I'm also skeptical of, like, the devil being in the details. So I think some healthy skepticism is fine, but if he was being like a shitter about it, then that's not productive. We got Ace announced by, what's up, Ace? Yeah, the iffy stances, yeah. He's like blowing it out of proportion or something like that. Well, I mean, some folks do get it twisted. Some folks do, like, kind of get lost in the sauce. If it was one of those things where, like, he, like, got into an argument with somebody and, like, it kind of turned into, like, a personal thing, that's how it goes too. You know, if someone, like, you know, the stance that they were taking was fine, but it, like, morphed into something else and got weird, I mean, it does happen. Becoming legally mandated to do so. Which is to say that, like, well, yeah, I guess that's why I'm, like, unsure of it. That's the part that makes me, that draws pause from me, at least, is the idea of, like, not so much developers, but getting publishers to like sign, like, go in on it. And you know, there's already all this talk about games being expensive to make and having really long timelines. Something like this will inevitably cause that to be even more expensive and take longer. So I don't know. I don't know what the answer is. Is the answer to do some kind of legal mandate? Is the answer somewhere in the middle? I just don't know. I feel like he's got just a lot of hot takes. This thing shouldn't be legal because it's a crime. Interesting. Yeah, I guess it goes to show that I really haven't been keeping up with his shit at all. I would just, like, see, like, every once in a while a
Good luck.
like a YouTube short from him or something like that, and each time it was like, yeah, that's kind of cool, or like a cool thing he was talking about, or a cool thing he was showing on a stream. I'm buying that map. I'm doing it.
Thank you very much.
So it sounds like there's probably, like, some deep shit I've not been keeping up with at all. So what about another kind of legal mandate? I like that one. I like that one. This kind of initiative would make the games cheaper in the long run because it costs them a lot of money to withhold stuff. Do you mean, like, the money it costs to, like keep the games running, basically? Oh, that's just the sign. I'll go pop in here real quick. Oh, where's his buddy? Where's his son? His son, Pierre. His time at Blizzard. Oh, was he a developer at Blizzard? What did he actually do there, though? Yeah, interesting. He was a game tester. Oh, that's interesting, Aleph. Yeah, that's some questionable shit then. Yeah, because I assumed he was a software dev. I just assumed. Just to withhold stuff, not to allow them to work externally. Interesting. I guess that's something I never considered, Ace. Because I don't know, like, I was just kind of, I'm just, I don't know, thinking about my own software stuff. Like, I'm, you know, if I got some kind of edict that says, all right, once you finish building this thing, Alex, you also need to, like, you know, do a bunch of extra work with the anticipation that you will eventually hand it off to like, you know, some third party that is going to be able to, like, kind of run with what you made and you know, maintain it beyond, you know, the original, like, kind of like, I don't know, the original use case for the thing for which it was made. I'm just, like, imagining what that kind of thing would sort of entail. I just assume it would mean extra work. Maybe I'm wrong, though. Maybe I'm wrong, but just when I first hear about that kind of thing, when I hear about, like, the notion of like, oh, here's that spectral thing. Yes.
Use the strength I can give to your weapon to break the spell.
Would that be just hit it? No. Use the strength.
Use the strength I can.
So let's see. How do I use the relic then? Maybe I have to like go here. There's the map, by the way. How's the helper's ghost? Oh, there was another button. What was the other button? Guide. There's another button in the controls. Here we go. B. Oh, that's easy. There we go. Cool. And that really was it. I can just hit the projectiles. There we go. Much better. It's just that he pretends to be a developer. Interesting. Yeah, no, this whole time I just assumed, honestly. A few games in the past opened up land support because it was pretty easy. I suppose land support is one thing, because yeah, I could see that. They're just putting controls in instead. Interesting. So instead of like the idea of taking extra work to build in things, you're seeing like evidence that companies are like from the get-go adding extra work up front to prevent that kind of stuff. I guess that's not terribly surprising either. He's gonna throw something at me. So I guess that's not terribly surprising either. I almost wonder if that's also for like copyright reasons, or if there's like some other like weird ownership thing, or some kind of weird like, I don't know, like it makes me wonder like why would they go through that kind of trouble? Seems kind of unnecessary. Yeah, unless it's like to protect some kind of license agreement, some kind of like license agreement for like using like, I don't know, something like, you know, think of like things like Unreal Engine or like Unity engines, like some kind of thing where it's like, oh, we signed this thing with this other company, so now we have to like add in these extra protections. Like that's the only thing I can think of for why they would maybe go through that trouble. Make abandonware illegal, just have to release it. I guess that's the thing. I guess maybe that's why there's this resistance though, is like the idea of like copyright. Because that's the only thing I can think of that would like make companies be weird about it. Just don't prevent people from using it, yeah. And like I said, the idea sounds, you know, is sound for sure. It's just the devil in the details that makes me unsure. Opening up dedicated servers for public use. Usually they're preventing custom servers. Well, yeah, I mean, if that's really all it is, just, yeah, like you were saying, like, yeah, dedicated servers and whatnot, then that part shouldn't be too bad, you would think. So, Rosalie Roujon. Taxidermy Gallery, okay. See, the ring he wore again, okay. Sounds like a side quest to me. Remind me later, I'm just gonna attack the wall behind you, see if there's anything cool back there. It's a protect nothing. They couldn't be bothered to give the okay. Well, it sounds like if they're like going through the trouble to, you know, write controls in to like prevent that kind of thing. It sounds like there's like some kind of effort being made. Just the question that I have is like, but why? Why go through all that trouble? Like building those extra controls and like, you know, limitations. Sounds kind of arbitrary to me. Unless if not for some kind of like copyright or otherwise licensing agreement. Can I go in here? I cannot go in here. Just make it open source. Yeah. Well, the open source thing makes perfect sense to me if everything is like, you know, if everything was made in-house. The problem, I think, is when, like, what if you're using something that was like a license for something else? Because that is a thing that happens a lot. You know, it's like, oh, we paid so much money either up front or, you know, per year or what have you for like a 5-year or a 10-year basis to have like a license to use this other thing that this other company made. And that's like kept under lock and key, you know, like people have to pay up to be able to use it. So if someone makes something that that requires a license for something like that, and they turn around and make it open source, that other company could say, whoa, 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 we didn't give you the okay to open sourceify yourself to include our stuff as well. Now, ideally, it would all be like, you know, using programming practices, it would be encapsulated and like obscurified enough where nothing like, you know, copyright protected would be included in that initial source code. But I'm just kind of spitballing here. That might be one part of it, why there's this like resistance or like devil in the details complexity. What do I do with this? Do I set it on fire? I do get fire, which is cool, but can't do much with it. I do have my map. 31%. Go for pro consumer, sure, yeah. Right to repair laws, oh yeah, no, I'm with you, for sure. The devs would want the publisher to release. Refusing to cost themselves, which is their income. And like I said, it's that like weird legal shit. That's the part that makes me, I don't know, maybe skeptical isn't the right word, but just like unsure. Like how would it work? You know, how would it work in the real world? That's the part that like, as I think about like licensing and shit like that, and how that can get messy, even when times are good and easy. There's something underneath. Oh, there was a. Oh, it was probably that person's house. Let's go back this way. There was like something on the map at least. Yeah, this building here. The arrow was pointing down. Like I could go through it. Check the map again. Fire is cool. Fire is cool. I only have... Oh, wait, no, I got the other... Oh, no, the other thing was the relic. Was the map. Never mind. Yeah, I have the map. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, and that adds to strength, but not fire necessarily. There was something else I did pick up. There was some kind of ring. Got that guy. That guy. Rusty ring. Stone ring. Slightly increases defense. So that's just decorative, I guess. And yeah, that's pretty good, actually. I'll take it. Nothing else really to speak of. Nothing else I'd picked up? Nope. Making development more expensive. Wouldn't stop you from making good games. No, it wouldn't, but yeah, the problem is like, yeah, it's not the issue of like developer into like innovation or just people making stuff out of passion. It's more to do with, yeah, like, you know, big companies get like greenlighting the fundings for stuff, you know, getting like angel investors on board to invest into a project, because, you know, the most, you know, passionate projects obviously still take money to make. Like, I'm not too worried about like Ubisoft and EA or even Nintendo. Like, I'm not worried about those guys. I would worry about like, you know, the small peeps trying to find their way. So I worry about them, but I mean, yeah, but again, like there's already been this trend of video games being like, what's the word? Having like game development being unsustainable, just like with these growing costs and like expectations to recoup those costs. We were talking about Assassin's Creed Shadows a couple days ago. Like, same kind of concern there. What'd she say about the... Yeah. Oh, I did. Oh, it was the ring I found. Oh, shit, well, I'm wearing it right now. Okay, well, that's it. But I can see you. Okay, all right, so I get to keep it. Yeah, it's awkward. I'm wearing it right now. Sorry, lady. Go to the gallery. Here's the key to the gallery. Oh, okay. Here's the key. And it's a rusty key. Now, wait a second. The ring I had earlier was the rusty ring. Now, I'm assuming that was the gallery. So I'm going back again. The old back and forth. I'm gonna, like, get that guy to... It almost looks like there's, like, platforms to jump on up there, but I don't think there is. Yes. Ouch. Level up. So, yeah, there's some RPG elements for sure. Make licensing illegal. I mean, some of that shit, it's complicated and messy. I mean, there's like You know, there's entire like development companies that like, you know, take Epic Games. Epic Games used to like primarily be a software developer. Now they like make the Unreal Engine, and they, you know, they made Fortnite, I guess. I mean, you know, they make some things, but they make a lot of money licensing out their shit. So I mean, it's not something I would miss personally, but it has a lot of expectations. I guess I can't. Yeah, I guess we're going down. I guess I have to. Something where you pay for it once. Yeah, I mean, that would be great. I mean, listen, I'm married to a graphic designer, and the Adobe Creative Cloud is so expensive. It's so stupidly expensive. And it used to be a buy it once kind of thing. And now it's not. And now Adobe knows they've got a hot commodity, and people will pay out the butthole for it, because I mean, it's great stuff, but like, is it worth that much for a monthly subscription? It's great if you have a corporate sponsor, of course, that recoups the cost for you, but the Adobe Creative Cloud is a perfect example of how fucked it is when you have like extremely exorbitant costs for a subscription for a tool, even if you only want to use Photoshop or Illustrator. You can't just get one. You got to go for the whole rigmarole, and it sucks. Oh, shit. Now, this is straight out of one of the mansion areas in Symphony. Really, that guy's just gonna go over there? Let me get to kill him. There we go. Oh, there's that guy too. There's more thinking the moose. Bouncing around like a Windows screensaver. What in the world? What is it? Oh, is it like a boomerang? Kinda. Well, actually not at all. It's not a boomerang, but it's like a chakram. There we go. And I'm just gonna attack everything because I don't know who to trust. Everything's evil and alive and mean. Yeah, no, I've heard about Ubisoft allegedly, like, trying to find a seller, or I'm sorry, trying to find a buyer, and them struggling to do so because who could blame any prospective buyer being like, we don't know, you guys keep mismanaging your shit. I'm assuming you were just listing big companies, Ace, and not saying that those other companies were also looking to sell. Would be wild if they were. I'd be impressed. You think it's all just because of incompetence? I mean, maybe. It would not be the first time that a company or companies with lots of money have done dumb things. That has happened before. It'll happen again. I'm just not always so sure. Not always so sure that, like, it's always incompetence. But it's happened before. The digging a hole game outsold Battlefield. Well, that's not surprising. For one thing, that game's hilarious. And also, like, yeah, I think there's just a lot of fatigue with the Modern Warfares and the, Battlefield, that kind of thing. I'm gonna do one quick... Actually, I guess I can check the map. Is there anything, like, obvious that I've missed? Nothing obvious. Yeah, I think there's, like, a lot of fatigue where it's like, oh my god, another Battlefield, another Assassin's Creed. Like, some of us are... I mean... Other folks, of course, are always down for it, but there's a lot of us that are like, hey man, did you pick up the newest, Assassin's Creed, God of War, or maybe God of War's not a good example, but yeah, the latest Modern Warfare, that kind of thing, and it's like, bro, I'm 3 games behind. Like, the last one I bought was expensive. Like, I bought it full price, and it was not worth it. You know, all my homies stopped playing it right afterwards anyway, so what's the fucking point? I don't know if I like how it's always going at an angle. I like an upwards angle. That seems like it could be really good for some boss battles. But not always. Oh. Alright. Yeah, these guys are the scariest. There we go. The ones that bounce around. The ones that are stationary, not so much. Fortnite and their engine? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I assume those are like the only moneymakers for them, honestly. They want original ideas and stories. Yeah, Baldur's Gate's a good example of that shit. Yeah. 'Cause that game, absolutely did well, no question. Selling wise and critical wise. Could it take longer to make games? Oh yeah, I'm okay with that too, no question. The thing is, like, time is money, so that's the part where some folks would it would inevitably, you know, cause some headaches for like the small to medium developer folks. And oh, we get the slide rollout now. Nice. Just saying how I wanted that. And now I can go back and get that one thingy. There was one little hole that caught my eye, and I love me a good hole. What can I say? There's a wooden floor that looked kind of funny. There's a couple things that caught my eye from earlier. And I don't think and really all I have right now is jump and attack and crouch and attack. But now I have this slide thing. I'm gonna go see if I can check that one little small spot. Because there was one small spot that I saw in the main area, but I didn't try because I knew I had no way to like crouch underneath. But now I have the ways. There we go. Eventually I will have to try that ranged weapon. So you can just straight up buy a blunderbuss in the main shop. So I'll be curious to see what that's all about. If it's like just something kind of like the like secondary weapons, or if it's something completely different. Listen, right? Oh, come on, I almost had it. Whoop. Okay, I'll have to go all the way up and around, I think. Ubisoft and Blizzard because they sold themselves. Well, of course, Blizzard, you know, of course, they got bought up by Activision. So that to become Actiblizzard. Actiblizz. I don't know if Ubisoft selling themselves previously, but I wouldn't be surprised. Wouldn't be surprised. Well, this is definitely a taxidermy place, all right. And then there's Bethesda. Yeah, Bethesda. That's all right. They did get bought out by Microsoft. That's the thing, though. Like, that's... I don't know if it's because they were struggling. We know Ubisoft definitely is struggling. Are you the guy?
Oh, but what do I see?
Oh, he's weird. I'm not surprised.
Trophy for my collection. I am Joseph de Saugues, the owner of this gallery and great worshipper of the beast. And after your head is fixed upon my wall, you will not speak to tell anyone of this.
Oh my. I'll do this thing. Can't do that a whole lot, so did a bunch. Get out here. Of course, I can duck underneath if need be. Okay, I gotta wait till he's poisoned. Like that. Yes. Keep wanting to like try to break those projectiles because you can break some, but not all. Good, because that poison is still chipping away at me, bro. All right, thank you, because my poison was getting scared. It was getting sad. I appreciate the skeleton on the pedestal. Oh, I got a thing, Apostle symbol. I was just admiring your skeleton, bro. Thank you. Relics. 1. I guess this. So relics are not all things that are equipable necessarily. They're just things to appreciate. So this is a collection, I suppose. Collectible. Things can be made cheap, quick, and good. Choose 2. I mean, usually, usually. I mean, there are exceptions, but I mean, generally, yeah, it's a pick 2 kind of thing. Yeah. I mean, I'm not bothered by games taking longer to make, but when a game takes longer to make, usually it also means it goes up in cost too. So, unfortunately, like, those things are kind of hard to separate. Game's pretty cool so far, and it's really not too difficult. Castlevania games are known for being like pretty brutal. This one's pretty fair so far, I would say. Like, you know, that fight got a little bit dubious at the end, but also I wasn't playing it the bestest. Kind of ate shit a couple times there. I don't know how well this strategy of save all of my, like, fun giblets until the very, very end, which is to say until a boss battle, and then use them all on charge attacks. Like, I don't know if that's a good idea. what I've been doing. Also, I don't know if I'm convinced that the little chakram things are the best. I think I'll stick with the daggers for now. Yeah, still bouncing around. And now he's dead. There we go. Ubisoft. Okay, so yeah, they haven't been sold yet. I was gonna say, I don't think they have yet. As far as Ubisoft selling themselves. Games like GTA 5. Oh god. Well, we know that one's taking a while, and I'm sure it's expensive to make. Oh no, 5, which has already been out. Yeah, I thought you meant 6. Yeah, 6 I'm sure is taking quite a bit of time. Quite a bit of money. But yeah, 5 came out a long time ago. And it's still selling new copies, man. It's still doing great. Man, why even make a new GTA game if 5 is selling as well as it is? Same with Skyrim. It's like, man, Skyrim keeps selling gangbusters. Nothing down here. Man, why even bother making Elder Scrolls 6 when Elder Scrolls 5 is just popping off? Can't quite make that jump. So Bethesda was struggling? Oh, okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure if they were like under dire straits. I just thought maybe Microsoft made them an offer they couldn't refuse, but yeah, if they were struggling, then they were looking for a buyer, then Microsoft swooped on in and saved their asses. Sony almost went under? Really? Wow. I didn't realize that Sony was in dire straits too at one point. After going all this way, we get Boy's Necklace. Is it just for a quest, or is it something for us? Might be for a quest, because it's not in the relics. Or items? Oh, actually, it might be something we can equip ourselves, because we have the Fang Pendant. Yeah. This means increase the quality of food. Get resistance against poison and curse. Yeah, this just doesn't do anything special on its own. Oh, yeah, I'll take it. Anything else I've missed? Huh? And the dagger is still, yeah. The dagger probably has like a different attack pattern or something like that. Like a different attack, like special attack thingy. I'll stick with this one for now. And there we go. I think that's pretty much it for this dungeon. Oh, wrong button. Gotta be this button. There's still one area we haven't explored. I do appreciate that, yeah, they still show the map, or show these spots on the map. They have them grayed out. Drop on down. Pew, pew. I already went this way. Oh, but yeah, that's a problem. I can't like a double jump or anything. Yeah, I was hoping maybe I would like happen upon something that could lead me up and around, but no such luck here. So I think we're done here, but we have the little scoot ability. Now, does it do damage? Probably not. Okay, let me find out real quick. The best way to find out is this. Smack. Yeah, so, yeah, I was gonna say I was hoping that would do it, and this will probably just have me go underneath the guy. Yeah. Okay, I don't think it does. I think if it was going to do damage, it would have done damage right there. And I need to go... Yeah, I need to go up one more level. There we go. We got Jet in the house. What's up, buddy? Good to see my dude. The Goldbirds are nice and friendly. I mean, here's the weird thing is, like, there's obvious monsters like this shit, where it's like some evil spirit taking hold of these taxidermied animals. And then, yeah, there was like the wild boar earlier that was just clearly alive. And when you kill it, you got boar meat that healed you up. So yeah, there's obvious... And there was the deer earlier. There was just an honest-to-goodness deer that was outside, like in the wilderness area, so... Yeah, there's this weird thing of like monsters and like mutated animals and then just regular wildlife. Now the difference, of course, is that like we all remember in Castlevania, like the bats that would knock you off platforms and cause you to insta-die if you fell off the edge. Like that shit was unfortunately everywhere. So it's baked into this game's or into this genre's DNA. Small, annoying, especially flying enemies. We'll make our way out of here. I like the damage numbers, and I like the noise on, like, colliding with a good melee attack. The, like, whoop noise. There we go. Now we're home freaks. Yeah, none of the other monsters are gonna be, none of the other taxidermy animals are gonna be weird to us. Here's a save point. I'll go and save. Weird how it, like, kind of takes a moment to save. It's right into the hard drive. It's getting those sweet read-write access. And there's that door. All I can do is just appreciate the door from a distance. Can't actually go in. And so explore this area to its full extent. And then I think to the right, I don't know if the slide would help. Maybe it would. I don't think it, I'm not so sure though. I'll take a look. It seemed like it was like some kind of root thing that needed to be burned away, or maybe like a better jump. Because yeah, this is kind of a dead end. Check the map. Yeah, okay, so there's a passage that leads to the right, so there's something going on there. There's something going on. No fast travel yet? That would be nice. That would be nice. Yeah, so yeah, there's something to do with this route right here. So don't have the juice for that one just yet. And it's not a matter of strength. Even though it has like fire. So like it's like more damage, but no dice. No dice. It's good to see you though, Jed. Yeah, I love some Castlevania games. This one has Castlevania very much prominently in its bloodstream. And it's very good. It's a very good game. It's called Chronicles of the Wolf. It came out like a month ago-ish, maybe a little bit more, a little bit less. Liking it a lot so far. Still in the kind of early areas. You can tell it's an early area in a Castlevania-inspired game because we're still in like a forest area. If we were into like the weird shit, we'd be in like graveyards. If I talk to this lady, by the way, will she be sad that I plundered the village of her? Oh wait, no. Wait, is she the one that gave me the key? I can't remember. Oh, okay, yeah, she was the one. She was the one. So yeah, so sure enough, it was an evil cult. Sorry to hate to be the one to break the news to you. Bloodstain? Yeah, I never did play Bloodstain. I'm a fake gamer. As much as I do enjoy a lot of old school Castlevania, Metroidvanias, and that kind of thing. I mean, I didn't play Symphony of the Night until like 6 years ago, so I'm really late to the party in a lot of ways. Something to do with the beast, I think you're probably right. New one looked pretty enticing, though. Oh no, it did not look enticing. A new Bloodstain, that is? Because I think I must have missed that one. Exterior gate. Oh. Well, thank you. Good luck, young knight. So that would be the one. Exterior gate. Hopefully I'll know when I see it. It's not the wooden one, then. Oh, well, for one thing... Oh, I see, because I couldn't go back. This never even occurred to me. But yes, until I got the slide, I couldn't come back this way. Because I had to climb up here to go over this guy. Yeah, so I was kind of trapped. Okay, well, she allowed me to leave. Man, maybe she was evil. Keeping me trapped like that. It's kind of fucked up, lady. Got their asses. Yeah, sequel's being... Oh, okay, it's being developed right now, so it's not out yet, at least. Summer Games Fest. Ah, cool, okay. There's a lot of Summer Games Fest stuff, unfortunately, that I missed. Like, I tried to get the majority of it, and I meant to go back and, like, watch the videos, watch the recordings, that kind of shit, and I missed the boat. So this same kind of thing right here, these tree roots that are blocking it. There's probably some other ability that will help us with getting rid of those puppies. You guys keep showing me monsters that are just plump and ready to be killed. Played some Metroid back in the day. I mean, honestly, there's a reason people call these kinds of things Metroidvanias. We were talking earlier how there's kind of different philosophies for Castlevania in particular, because there are Metroidvania Castlevanias, so games that are kind of similar to Metroid, but then there's like traditional Castlevania games, more like the first 3 games, and I guess the first 4 actually too, and also Rondo of Blood was kind of a traditional Castlevania game, so more linear, no branching paths, usually not a map, no like leveling, no abilities, just like straight platforming and and challenge and being hard. That's their personality was being hard. But Pierre came back. They all say the same thing. Okay, and then we told, yeah, we took care of that spectral creature. And actually, I'm gonna go ahead and buy that sick-ass blunderbuss. Bam.
Come back again soon.
And I'm kind of curious, is it indeed a weapon that I can just use? It is. Long-range weapon. That's strange to me. I'm not complaining, but it's bizarre. So yes, the power of sword, or gun. I'll try it. Yeah, it's just a gun. I just have a gun now. That's awesome. But of course, there's a reload, and it's a straight line. So there are times that's going to screw me over pretty bad.
What can
so
I
we'll
interest
see.
you in?
Some potions probably wouldn't be a bad idea. I found remove poison, remove curse, removes disease. Wait, removes disable. Oh, I thought no. Okay, not disease, disable. So, yeah, Bloodstain looked kind of unpolished. Because, yeah, the first one looked great. I thought it looked really cool. I'd heard some folks say that, yeah, when Bloodstain first came out, it was a little bit rough around the edges. So, yeah, we'll see. I guess we'll see. But it's a little bit questionable. I'll buy 1 and 1. And then uncurse. And then remove disable. I'll do 1 of each.
Thank you very much.
The Scarlet Engagement. Is that the one? Strange Spectral Wolf. Yeah, we took care of that one, so we're good there. And then, do you still have rats in your attic? And that is not a sexual, approach. But it sounds very much like it ought to be. Go ahead and save. Rats in the attic, if you catch my drift. It looks pretty good. Well, maybe just the Summer Games Fest was... Maybe the trailer was not very flattering. That's how it goes too. Sometimes, like, the first like, look at a game like that can be... Can, like, not give the best first impressions. So now we can do a little dodge thingy down there. What's up this way? So I'll just shoot a bunch of these guys. So this led us to... All right. Here we go. I'm trying to remind myself where this thing led me to. Yeah, there's the deer. Just kind of hanging out. And he gives you just a small amount. You can fire diagonally. That's actually kind of cool. Yeah, but I can't make that jump. I can jump on these guys. Oh, wait, actually, here we go. I can just do this. Oh, okay, we've already been there. And that ends kind of abruptly that way. What was it that was blocking me? Was it a lack of a double jump? Because for one thing, I definitely don't have the ability to make that jump. I go down here. Okay, yeah, I need a double jump for this one. We got Robo Neon. What's up, bud? The original one, got lots of updates. Yeah, I think that's kind of how it was, because I remember I was excited for it, but I remember some folks saying, like, it's cool, but it needs some work. I think I'd heard that, yeah, it got some post-launch release, which is great, because that is why we have... That's like a thing we have nowadays. We can have post-release support and patches and DLC. It's a great thing. This was the mill, and this was a dead end, and yeah, my lack of a double jump or some other climbing ability means I can't go that way. All right, now I know. So double jump is probably going to be the next major thing for us to get, hopefully. Ask them to just, fall into my line of sight. Since I'm such a sharp shooter. Looks pretty good. Well, I'll be curious. But I really ought to play the first one. Now, I'm kind of curious. Actually, I guess I can check the map. I see a spot like this when I think of old Castlevania. I think of this leading to death. But I can check the map, and sure enough, it leads to something cool. Not death. That's the opposite of death. And what could this be? Oh, it just wraps around. Okay, cool. A cure potion. But now... Can I drop down more? No, but I can see on the right-hand path there is something. Oh, actually, I know what that is. Yeah, we're about to go there right now, actually. I'll go back. I'll go up and around. So now we've seen kind of that full circle where this will ultimately take us. And I think we're actually maxed out on the energy. We have 30 on our person anyway. We're all good. Trying to get good at the timing on that. I don't know for how much longer I'll be sticking with the blunderbuss as our main weapon. I'll probably get back to melee eventually, but it's kind of cool for now. Kind of messing around with it. Gotta play the first one, yeah. Oh, now I can actually use the watermill. Cool, cool, cool. Actually, I kind of thought we were done with it entirely, but there was, I think, one area we couldn't reach. Now, not everybody would be quite so down for this much backtracking, but I don't mind it. For opportunity to get experience. Also, not to alarm anybody, I do have 69 health, by the way. So if that alarms you, if you're experiencing a medical event, because I'm at 69 health, don't say I didn't warn you. There we go. Good enough. Smack. Robo9 just started their second run. There you go. There you go. It's perfect. Perfect timing. Robo-Neon, have you played this one? Because this one's pretty cool. I don't know how it shakes up against Ritual of the Night, obviously, because I have yet to play that one myself. But I'm liking this one so far. If you're a fan of like old school Castlevania stuff, this one's pretty cool. We want to go. Where was it? Oh, maybe it's something outside? Let's just kind of poke around. Yeah, there's something to the left. Go up? Because, yeah, the water. Here, let's do this. Let's go back up. Oh, I remember now. Yeah, there's something. Yeah, this thing. Here we go. Exterior panels. So now, what does that do for us? I can't jump down. Oh, I can use those as platforms. Oh, I see. I see. There we go. Mount Moshier. Sure enough, that's where we're going. Really like it? Yeah, I'm liking it a lot so far. There's another one we played a couple months ago called Beyond the Ice Palace 2. Really like that one as well. It's a sequel to an old like Commodore 64 game that I never heard of. So I never played the original Beyond the Ice Palace. Beyond the Ice Palace 2, I really like that one. This one and Beyond the Ice Palace 2 are quite different. Although they're both Castlevania inspired. I don't know which one I like more necessarily, but they're both quite good. Playing the... Oh, yeah, System Shock. That's right. System Shock remake. Well, the 2 remakes specifically. Thought maybe I could shoot the rock. Probably gonna be more, yep. Oh, 1 damage. Okay, so yeah, can't do much to it. Gotta dodge that shit. Just dip down. Ooh. And also Silent Hill. Yeah, also Silent Hill 2 remake. I've heard good things about that one too. Okay, I can shoot just diagonally, but horizontally, that is. Catch. All right. One more attempt. All right. Poison. That's my cue to say, all right, fuck this. We're switching to melee. Because I'm going to miss that a billion more times and embarrass myself over and over again. Fucking snake. I got poison and everything. Very rude. And extremely predictable. I gotta dodge that, I gotta duck to dodge that tongue attack. That enemy, the design and the noise he made were both very Diablo 1-esque. Just the way he looked and like the little like noise he made. After all that, I can't even get the reward. What if I just jump really good? What if I just press the button really good? Well, that's silly. We'll have to come back when we have a better jump, or maybe we can drop down button. If there was some kind of way to drop down from above. That might be the answer, actually. I'll watch for a good opportunity for that one. Yeah, Beyond the Ice Palace 2. It's very good. It's very good. Highly recommended. I didn't get crazy far with it. That game's quite a bit more challenging. But I like a lot. A letter of authorization. What am I? Do I not meet the qualifications? Am I not cool enough? Am I not turtly enough to join the Turtle Club? Thankfully, we don't need crazy platforming skills or even abilities to make these jumps. We're getting into some ice stuff. Speaking of ice palaces, we're getting into a frosty zone. Still pretty close to the beginning, though, yeah. Yeah, Silent Hill 2 Remake. I still need to play the original Silent Hill 2. I played the first one many moons ago, and I liked it, although that game is rough. Oh, God, I'm dead. I was gonna say, I'm almost dead, and now I'm just actually dead. That's okay. I wanted to see what the game over screen looks like. It's totally all it is. Alright, I gotta play more careful because I kind of got shit on there. And now I have to do a bit of backtracking. The good news is I don't think it'll take us too long to get caught back up, but I have healing items. I could have been more smart about it. Let's see, do I want to go around that other spot first? I'll go ahead and get this because this just leads us to that, yeah, this thing right here. Crank the watermill. Oh, I dodged I did the slide in the wrong direction. There we go. The harder you press, that's exactly what I was trying. I was like, okay, if I just press the button like a gamer, that's all I need. And it's the darndest thing. No matter how hard I press the button, no matter how dramatically I hold the controller, nothing seemed to make a difference. I was big upsetty spaghetti. Ouch. Ouch. Of course, I'm just going back the way I came anyway, because we already determined that is a... I'll be going back to properly in a second. Oh, what am I saying? No, never. That's the direction we have to go now, actually. Never mind, I'm full of shit. So I got the crank. And that timing down is a little bit particular, but we got there. There we go. I mean, the reload animation could be a lot longer, but it could be more elaborate if they were feeling mean. And so actually, I was wrong. It wasn't that long to get back to where we left off. Bam. Now will I be able to go half as long with just the gun before I get frustrated and go back to melee? Only time will tell, my friends. Only time will tell. No, good night, Meerkat. No, I invite this kind of thing. I invite these kinds of discussions. Everyone kept it civil. Everything was chill. I learned a couple things. That's the best I can hope for. So I was walking away with some extra knowledge in ye old memory bank. So it was when I jumped up here. We did a bunch of platforming. By this point, I'd got my penis bitten a couple times by that snake earlier, and I had like 20 HP, whereas now I have 69 HP, which is quite a bit more than 20. And of course, I have some healing by this point as well. I'm not completely screwed over. Yeah. All right. So in this sequence, I can already tell I can only do so much by firing from afar. So I'm gonna have to do some melee action. Alright, I was supposed to duck. I was hoping he would jump over me. Did no such thing. I'm still playing like shit. So let's go and heal. Items. So I have recover one of those for now. Those wolves are pretty brutal. I need to think of ways to get around that, because when they kind of lunge at you, I don't have like any like move back options. I guess what I could do is like when they're approaching like that, just go like push up, like try to like get away and try to land and have like position in a spot where they land in front of me, so I can turn around and slap them. I can maybe try that. Do this and I go, ooh, is that like special? Climb up here. Check the map. We're kind of going off into the weeds here. It's not a bad thing necessarily. They don't tell me where save points are. I can't make that jump even if I wanted to. I think the choice has been made for me. Oh, it's the low ceiling. Oh, brutal. So I couldn't even like. Can you duck and jump? No, you cannot. Going up. Choice has been made for me. A letter. Oh, is this the authorization? Thanks for holding on to that, bro. I know you're alive. I know you're alive. You're definitely not dead. How do I get that thing? Is it shoot? If the answer is shoot, I have just the thing. I'm not sure that's the answer, but I will try it. It's not the answer. Is it throw arrow? Throw dagger? No, it's not. Probably whatever like big jump thing you eventually get is what I would use to reach that thing. Until that happens, we'll have to leave it. I'm very sad about it. I have to fight my way back. Also, we determined that when it comes to the like slow fellows with the little tongues, you can't just duck underneath their tongue attack. What I could do is fucking blast his ass. So I have this thing. But using these like special moves for just such a situation is not a bad idea. There we go. That's also the key too. There you go. So just try to like get that spacing ahead of time so you can react accordingly. I got the authorization. Am I good to go? Am I a cool guy now? A cool enough guy? A bad enough dude? Across the chasm. Oh. So the other question is if I want to get that like fun thingy that we saw earlier. Drop down now. I think I dropped down now actually. Oh. Okay, so I should have landed better. Right, what I can do. This might be a little bit cheesy. But just shoot him in the back of the head. Or the back of the ass in that case. There we go. Actually, I think I could just... Okay, never mind. Wait, actually, hold on. Can you crouch? Oh, okay, you can crouch and just have it, like, hold diagonal. That works too, then. So I still can't get that thing. Yeah, I want the monies. I want the monies, but... Yeah, we have to land on that middle platform, then continue on to the left. That part will be a little bit tricky. What I might just do is progress normally and see if there's an option to drop down. The only downside is, as I look at the map, I don't think there are. I think that's the only option to drop down. If I want to explore that middle passage, I have limited opportunities. Oh, shit. Alright. Now, I don't know if this game works like other Castlevania, well, some RPGs where, like, if you level up, you get money. Or not get money, get extra health. Get like a full heal. There we go. Is this a tightrope? Oh, shit. All right, fine. Well, fuck you then. I don't want to go there anyway. So I'm not sure how that's supposed to work then. And wait for it. And pop it. So I might have to That might be this. I might have to come back later for this one. Do I dare try one more time? I'm not sure if there's really much else to make it. So let's just keep going this way. Maybe we'll get something that will help with making that less shitty. It'll be here later, I'm sure. And when I said I was getting rid of my reliance on the gun, and yet here I am, gunning everything. Ouch. I tell myself I'm getting better at it. It's just, it's a commit for sure. It's a heavy commitment. Got a save point though. Okay, that makes me feel better. That of course gets me a full heal. Thank goodness. Location markers, yes. Yeah, I don't know if you've played the first Silent Hill, Ace. That was one of my favorite things about the first Silent Hill game, was how like the map would auto-update dynamically as doors were locked and then unlocked, and then passages were unavailable and then became available. You were like seeing like little like things drawn on the map, like hand drawn. The way it dynamically updates, really just a cool system. I love how that was, how like smartly that was made. And it's a PS1 game, right? Silent Hill 1, like that's old school shit. Silent Hill 2, also old school, of course, but yeah, that impressed me to no end. Yeah, very cool immersion. I'm gonna try that one more room. I can't stop thinking about it. I'm gonna try that one more room because wherever we're going, as we're going up on the map here, we're going into something that's like the real shit. So I'll do one more attempt, and then we'll get into the real shit. I'm curious to know eventually what's this weapon's like special ability. I'll try it now. Hey, what? Just oh heck, I wanted to see it. It's like a big fire shot. Heck, I'm double poisoned. Is that even allowed? Is that even legal? Double poison. Of course, we just saved, so I'm not worried. All because I want to try this illegal spot right here. I can't make that jump, obviously. Like, I can just tell. It would not go well for me. So, like, a thing I can place here. Yeah, nothing. Nothing, man. Brutal. What I can do, actually, is to save myself the trouble. I can exit the title. Confirm. And then I can just load at that save. And I lose nothing. There we go. Speedrun. I'm going fast. Come back for that. I was thinking, like, if there's something that I'm missing, or something that I missed, rather. I think we're in good shape. Okay. How long is Alex gonna cling to this blunderbuss? Actually, it's weird that it calls it a blunderbuss. It's more of like a, I don't know, some kind of lever action rifle, because it fires in a straight line. When I think of blunderbuss, I think of something kind of inaccurate, and maybe even like has like a bit of a spread shot to it. Not something that just fires in a straight line reliably all the time and fairly quick reload. I mean, the fairly quick reload is probably a function of video game, because even if it was like a lever action, yeah, reloading those things is not a simple matter. Marcillac Plains and, oh boy, Lorcieres Marsh. Butchering all my pronunciations, I'm sure. And looking back to where I came from, yeah, that upper path, I guess. There was stuff in the upper path we couldn't obviously explore fully, and there was even, hold on, just to be clear, just so I'm not losing my marbles, there was stuff above for sure, but once again, I lack like a special boy jump. I have just the regular jump. I'm not a special boy. I'm just a regular fella. So eventually I'll have like the regular boy, or the special boy, special juice to do really cool, really cool and impressive jumps. But until then, I'm just a regular schmuck. A regular jack-off. Ouch. Ouch. Am I reaching the frustration point? Maybe. It might be about the time where I switch to melee. But those instant snipes are very satisfying. I do appreciate that when they're out of range with that tongue attack, they have like other tools that are supposed to. Cool detail. So I can maybe drop down here. Maybe. I can't. I find that another cure potion. High potion. Now I wonder if, like, shooting is good enough, or if the only way to test false walls and false prophets is with melee. Because in the Castlevania traditional sense, you gotta swing at it with a melee weapon to really make sure. And maybe I'll just stick with melee for a bit. Ooh, there is something. Hey, look at that. I'm glad I checked it. Because this, of course, aims at or swings with a much more generous arc. Now, was there a indication to that on the map? Maybe there was. I should have looked before I gone in. Because sometimes a map will give you indication that there's something behind there. Not always, though. Not always. Like a little like connector that kind of leads into something, but no obvious wall to go there. It's like, oh, that must mean there's something we don't see. So I got the eye pendant. Attracts orbs. Grants resistance against disable and stun. I mean, poison is still annoying and is still around. Stun and disable does suck. Increase the quality of food, which means you heal more when you eat. These all seem pretty good. I'll stick with poison and curse for now. But that one will be good when we inevitably fight enemies that disable and stun. So it's nice to have that as an option. Oh, wrong button. But that's okay. So now I'm big and strong for a little bit. Not enough to one-shot. That's still pretty good. Still pretty good. Ooh, new fella. Ow, I'm cursed. Ow, I'm cursed. Oh, fuck. All right, well, let's do a couple things. I was just saying how we haven't found anything yet that deals with curse. And not 5 seconds later, here we are. What's that high potion? I'm kind of curious. Cure high potion is like big health. I have to know about that one, obviously. I just go ahead and drink one of these guys. Or do I just hang back and just shoot? Oh, dear God. That's like fancy. So I'm gonna switch to gun and see if I can just shoot this guy to death. I'll have to be careful when he does that vertical attack. I'll have to be extra smart, extra careful. There we go. Ouch. All right, time to heal. Time to heal. If I'm literally 1 HP. Disable probably means can't attack until it... Oh, actually. I gotta watch when he does the funny... Oh, okay, there we go. Just a couple attacks. Not too bad. The orbs that come toward you is pretty cool. I wish the gold came to me as well. That is a nice touch. I'm definitely gonna miss that when I don't have this equipped, because that is a nice convenience. You can walk on this guy, by the way. I wonder what disabled means, because I'm able to attack. Maybe it means no special attacks. I could see that. Anything else? No? No, we're cooking. We're clicking along. Here's a fella. Hello, fella.
What do you need, my fellow traveler?
You know, I'll take a couple of those puppies. We're good on those guys. Mind potion. I'll take that one. Sounds nice.
A pleasure doing business with you.
I'm gonna be pressing the wrong shoulder button all the damn time. I'll mean to bring up the map, I'll bring up the menu. I'll mean to bring up the menu, I'll bring up the map. I cannot be trusted. Attack ring. I can guess what that will entail. Or rather, eagle ring. So, goes up by 4. So either defense goes up by 4 or attack goes up by 4. I mean, if I kill things faster, I'll take less damage. It's simple math, obviously. We'll try that for a bit. Ooh, is it poison? Might be some poison shit. But it's not a problem, though, because I'm going to never miss a jump. Just, if you're about to miss the jump, just don't miss it. Ooh. Okay, speaking of missing jumps. Hup! I missed the jump! But, I get... Oh, well, that's cool. Alright, well, what can I do about this? I can heal. You know what? Going to the left makes more sense, because if I go to the right, it's just gonna spit me out where I came from. And then I'll have made no progress. So if I'm going, we're fucking going. Oh my god. Alright, let's do another heal. Maybe fish are resistant against gun. I guess it's something I never considered before, but I've never tried just shooting a fish with a gun. I've never tried hitting it with a sword either, but yeah, maybe they have natural resistance against bullets. The hardness of their scales resists bullet attacks, obviously. Do they hurt? Oh my god! It 158 damage. It's a little bit more. Yeah, I had a little bit less than 150 HP. It's true. 150 HP was a bit rich for my blood. Okay, so that tells me, surely enough, there's something we don't have yet. Yeah, we got the authorization from this stuff up top. Was there some other path I could have tried? 150 damage, and I was doing 1 damage to the fish. Everything about that tells me I need to come back there later. That's for much later. There's definitely a jump I was missing. I'm gonna go back to melee for a bit. Because there might have been other, like, fancy walls that I missed. Which is to say destructible walls. This one, for instance. I'll just try every so often. There was that one spot, though, that caught my eye. I already tried going up here. I can't make that jump. Yeah, so this was... Actually, I can test that theory pretty soon here. There's that little spot where you drop down is coming in hot pretty soon here. Right down here. So if I check the map... Yeah, that kind of confirms what I suspected. Most hidden areas truly are hidden until you see it on the map. So I can at least get this guy. I can, you know, do a handful of things. I will indeed switch back to gun, because it at least makes this next encounter a little bit easier. And then I will also... Oh, wait, actually, crap. While I'm here... Pendant, there we go. So I'll go ahead and take care of the plant fella. It's not like a mini-boss or anything, it's just a kind of hard enemy. If I just snipe him enough, he'll still curse me. Twices. That's annoying, but I'll take getting cursed over getting poisoned any day of the week, because... Yeah, well, I can still do that. I'm sure it disables something. I just don't know what it disables. I'll still buy the stuff from this guy.
What do you need, my fellow traveler?
I don't know, maybe I should...
Be well on your...
Maybe I, like, should have, like, gone further to the right... if nothing else, I can maybe check the map. Yeah, it doesn't tell me. Yeah, do I dare drop down? That's the thing. It's like, can I get back up? Yeah. So, yeah, this jump is one thing. Yeah, that's the jump where it's just like, man, I'm just not so sure. Alright, that's gonna get very annoying very soon. Back to melee for a bit. With a nice arcing swing. There we go. Yeah. So, I'm not so sure. Is there something else on the map? I know we've seen a number of things that, of course, require some kind of heightened jump. Yeah. Oh, the fellow's still here, by the way. I'll go back to the gun then. Man, it's like take a drink every time I bungle the input and I press the map button when I mean the menu, and press the menu button when I mean the map button. This is just kind of how it goes sometimes when it comes to Castlevania-like experiences, where you're like, shit, what's that one place that I'd missed, or that one jump that I can now make. I probably shouldn't just tank that, but oh well. This is how it goes sometimes, so it's like, damn, there's something that I'm missing. Question is, what is it, and like, where was it? I think it's anything else down below. There we go. Recovery there. Don't see any like platforms for climbing back up top or anything. And then yeah, this is where. This is how we got here. If nothing else, I could just resave again and get my health back. Obviously, I think I actually will. While I'm thinking of it, I'll go ahead and put on that eagle ring. Slightly better offense. And actually, yeah, I think I'm going to go back to melee for a bit. I don't think there'd be anything required that'd be hidden behind a hidden wall. Like, I don't think that's usually not how games like this work. Usually, things hidden behind walls make your life easier, but they're not like required for like progression, that kind of thing. So I think that's a fairly safe bet that like I should look for opportunities, but not like I should be blocked behind anything obvious. That requires anything extra fancy. The odd chance there was something else back this way that I missed. We know there is something across that bridge. Just have no idea how to reach it. Let's see, can I... So, yeah, that should go through. There we go.
Don't look down.
If I land on this platform right here, what does this get me? Not much. There's nothing underneath here that I care about, I don't think. Is there like a special power? It's like, or if I wait long enough, will something... Was there like a floating platform? There's just this tightrope. This tightrope here, and... don't think there's anything about it that looks fancy at all. And we got the low ceiling, so you can't just do like a Hail Mary jump for it. But yeah, it's like just nothing, man. Just nothing about it strikes me as having like an obvious answer, at least. Oh, it's a tricky one for sure. So I don't know if that's the answer. What's up, Anthony? Playing a cool little Castlevania-inspired game. It's pretty tough, but it's a Castlevania-inspired game, so it would be tough. That makes sense. Liking it a lot so far. It's very good. No hidden passages there. Wouldn't think so. What I could just do is go back to that little marsh area and just hope for the best. That I can... just, like, get through to, like, the other side. Maybe not the area with the fish enemies that kill you in one hit. Maybe not so much that area. But if I go further to the right, maybe there was something that was going to reveal itself. Also, I didn't try climbing up all the way and then dropping down. There maybe was more up this way we could try. Possible there might have been something else. So yeah, let me drop down here. Any like hidden walls? Nothing? Nah, okay, yeah, that was wishful thinking. Let's see if there's maybe something else in the frozen area. Maybe there's just something I missed. I'm gonna feel like a big dum-dum if there was like a relic that I picked up and forgotten about. I'll look at the relics menu in a minute. So we got the authorization. We got that one. The watermill thing. It really jumps out of me. Other items. I think it's a case where like there's just a passage I haven't tried yet that I should be able to reach. Because the other ones that I've seen that like have not been obvious to me are the ones that require some kind of cool guy like big jump or like double jump ability. Yeah, do that one more time? I'm out of juice. That's okay. Went right over me, fool. Got his ass. Now, there was this thing. It kind of caught my eye. There's something underneath it. Can you drop down? I was trying. I couldn't find a way to do so. All right, I'm reaching for this one. What if I equip the gun? Or like had the bomb special item right now? That's also a stretch. If I do the angle shot, nah, wishful thinking, man, wishful thinking. See, it's like I'm just a little short. I just barely can't make this jump. And if I try to go from here, there's a low ceiling right above me here. So, like, I jump from the very edge. Yeah, just still coming up short. It's that area, no dice. I go up here. Oops. This leads where we got the authorization. Okay, maybe you can, like, break down the wall. Let me switch to not gun, but to sword. Maybe there's something back in town for us. It wouldn't be the first time. I can't pick that thing up, obviously. Yeah. Everything seems to point to, like, that ain't it, Chief. There's one instance where there's two of them close together. Yeah, like that. Yeah, I was gonna say, that's what I want. I'm gonna blast both the asses. I meant to do the dash thing, but I didn't. I bungled it. Oh, God. All right, so... yeah, and honestly, the only thing in that last square anyway... actually, no, I guess I don't know what's in that last square. All I know is the bottom left is just a money grab, which is not that exciting. There's something to the top right we've never seen in this screen, at least. But I have no way to, like, reach up that way anyway, so it does nothing for us. Nothing on this guy. No, that's a pretty standard. Yeah, if nothing else, maybe back in the town something will reveal itself. I don't think there's anything else here. We pretty much cleared... I think pretty confidently, at least, cleared the watermill. Nothing else there. And of course, down here is another one of those roots. Those mystery roots. No, it's a... We know how to get to that area. Never mind. That is a known traversal. Know how that one works. I probably don't have to kill... those guys are probably harmless. And yet I still went for the kill. Yeah, if I drop down there... it leads to the right. Oh, no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Right. There's a wall they're blocking. I remember now. That's not it. This is one. Yeah, this led us to this guy. That, of course, gave us the watermill piece that we missed. Oh, shit. So there's one area we couldn't reach in the taxidermy place. And yeah, I'll check those other spots. Yeah, the answer might just be just try to explore through that marsh area and just hope for the best. That might be the answer. I appreciate how we have like various weather effects because sometimes it's raining, sometimes it's nice and sunny out. Sometimes it's dark. I appreciate this. I'm guessing it's like some kind of cyclical process. It's now because it's raining, this like the water lady isn't out here right now.
Welcome to my
Anything
shop,
new?
warrior.
No.
Good luck.
I'm guessing I can't buy more of the same shit.
What can I interest you in? Thank you very much.
Keep those. I drop down. There's just this like void underneath the house. How about that one? I think back at the hotel, at the hostel. Okay. That place, cool. So you're doing better now. Yes, they say the same things. No surprise there. Watermill guy, right? We know about him. Okay. So far, all appears to be about the same. Okay, talk to that guy. This place is... I think this one is just always empty. Like, I've popped into here a couple times and nothing has jumped out at me. This looks slightly different. Maybe just because it's raining now. Yeah, so sure enough, this thing, no idea how to get past it. Unless it's like a special, like bonus build, like the bombs or something instead of the daggers. Or if it's, oh man, like this is gonna be a deep cut. But what if when you use your gun, if you do the special ability, it looks kind of like a fireball. Yeah, that like ain't no way, right? There was no fucking way. But what if that was gonna do it? That's the level of desperation of like, man, what am I missing? Able to one-shot all these fools, which is nice though. This will lead me, yeah. So there's one square in that open area we haven't been to, but I think we just can't jump to it. We just can't jump that high. Can we talk to her again? Because so far she's like given us all kinds of direction. Like, go get this ring. Here's this key. I've opened this door for you. But like, she's given us all these great things, but her powers are also limited. And I'm over here just swinging at her walls. Lady, do you know if there's any hidden passages? Any wall turkeys in your wall you're not aware of? Asking for a friend, of course. It's weird because there's like little spots that kind of look like they would be platforms, but I think that just might be part of the tree texture. If I keep going to the right, is it possible there was something I just missed? Possible. Let's look. And it's another one of these roots. What is the secret with these roots? How do they work? Yeah. And there's that one square in the bottom. Yeah, so yeah, I'm kind of at a loss. I don't want to just resort to looking it up, if I can help it. Best I can figure is see if there's something in the marsh area. But everything about that area just screams, you aren't supposed to be here. Like, it screams like this is for higher level shit. This is for higher level dudes, and I'm still a low level scrub. I can look everywhere through the taxidermy place again, but I feel pretty confident we perused that place pretty well. That's where we got the slide maneuver. I feel like a place like that wouldn't give you multiple movement options, like movement abilities. Like at most, a dungeon's gonna give you like one main ability, like new ability that is. Seems, especially because it was a fairly small dungeon. It wasn't like a big fancy thing. So, like we had one main boss, and we got the main quest item, and they give us a movement ability. It's like that should be enough, I think. Having said, it is satisfying one-shotting all these guys. Yeah, I sure hope it's not a matter of get the secondary ability that gives you like the bombs, for instance. Get the bomb secondary ability and use that to blow away destructible walls that can only be used on the bombs. Like that would send me. I've tried the strength power-up thing. Oh my god, what if it's strength power-up and like charge? Yeah, what if it's like something specific like that? I guess I could try that next. This game doesn't seem like it would give you something that specific. It would be a little bit more... It would be it would be like clear if there was something that required that level of specificity with like you have to use the charge when you got the strength power up. I don't think this game would do it to us like that. But I mean, I guess I don't know. We'll have one opportunity to check it out, to test it out rather, en route to getting back to that swamp area. But yeah, the best I can figure is that the swamp is the answer. Swamping it up. When you drop down, it just circles back. Yeah, I remember that now. Does this even damage you? No, they don't even damage you. I don't have to hurt this creature. I can just leave it alone. I don't need the health. It's harmless. I can be nice to it. Not everything has to be conquest and violence. Sometimes we can be friends. It's not that guy. Is it possible there was something inside the watermill area that allowed that like ducking and dodging? Oops. It's certainly possible. Like maybe there was something that like, oh, now that I have this ability, this movement ability, maybe there's something down here that's available now that was not clear to me. Also, you can find the bombs here. Oh shit. So if nothing else, I could get the bombs. Actually, I think it's this guy right here. Or down there. Oh, it's this thing right. Yeah, there we go. Right, so if nothing else, I'm going all desperation mode, baby. He was gonna throw something at me. He did not. So I can just barely reach you. Like that noise. That noise is like, of all things, it reminds me of Mario Party. That like bop 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 noise. It's very specific, but that's how it tickles my brain. This is where I commented on like kind of the weirdness of the platforming and how I was worried that the platforms would fall. Because like you can see how much they wiggle, which makes me nervous. I don't think they fall though. I think I was nervous for no reason. Oh, that's random. So this was a secret passage, and it brought me to a dead end. Yeah. I'll still look at it. Can I drop down? No, I cannot. You can change direction. That's kind of cool. I didn't realize you could change direction mid-slide. I thought it was a full commit. Okay, yeah, so... And it's neither here nor there. I don't need the food, because we're good. I wish you guys would drop money, because at least like I'm collecting things to make my life easier later on. I maxed on the orb power. Orb is what you use for special secondary weapons as well as your charge shot, which I mostly save for boss battles. That was satisfying. That was very satisfying spacing just there. So nothing new here. I don't think there would be. Can't drop down there. Led us to the spirit of that fella. That gave us the strength ability, which is great. Yeah, nothing else jumps out of me. Yeah, the best really I can figure is to go towards the marsh. And just hope that some great wisdom will visit me. And I will have some, like, vision. I'll have some vision of progress. And I'll feel so cool. Can you, like, jump on the roof now? Yeah. We're getting poisoned for me, thank you very much. I've gotten bit by more of those guys than I can count. What if I kill the rock? I do a whole 1 damage to them. If I like really fuck him up. It seems like it's not happening. Not sure where the rocks are coming from. They're always there. They're always there. Yeah, we know that'll dead end, yeah. It's like, I already know that dead ends. And I feel like it's not worth trying to fuck with the funny bridge. Nothing up north, yeah. I feel like I've done my due diligence here. The only thing that would be really nice is if in what is it? I think it's. Oh, you're right. I have one of these. Yeah. In Symphony of the Night, and I think also in Rondo of Blood, in addition to the dive move, you have like a cool rollout. So like you dive and then you like kind of flip up and jump like over a long distance. If we had some kind of rollout that you could do out of the dives, that slide maneuver, that would potentially allow us to cross that chasm. So that would be the only like potential movement option that would allow us over that tightrope area. Get desperate here. Can't make that jump, obviously. No matter how hard I press the button, no matter how I try to duck and then jump, or jump out of a dodge, or out of a slide, that is, nothing. So I will continue towards the marsh. Oh, I will need to switch to gun in a second here. Actually, I say that. Maybe I don't. Oh, I got a level. All that hard work paying off, baby. And by hard work, I mean kind of unintentional grinding. So I do have that, cool charge attack. I can't one-shot those guys, unfortunately. I got this thing. Ouch. Oh, there we go. I can just fucking delete their asses with that ability. So, took a little bit of damage. Not too bad. The clutch level was still helpful. Didn't have to waste time switching to my ranged weapon. The trading guy is gone, by the way. Maybe because I bought his eagle ring. Maybe after that he has nothing. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop down. So this is where I fell down earlier. I remember this part. Orbs max extended. Go ahead and heal. This way. Not like I could just jump and emerge on the other side or anything. It doesn't quite work that way. Here's where the fish fucking murder you. Okay. Cure potion. Yeah, I do 1 damage to them. Even if I have my cool gun that does way more damage, and I have the eagle ring equipped. Still doing only 1 damage. Yeah, you can't fucking kill these guys, man. So that's not the answer. Damn, I really would like to know how to go forward from here. I really would. I do not know. Nothing about the marsh tells me that we're going the right way. Unless there's just something about that jump that I failed that led me to that area. Maybe there's some trick to that guy. Towards making that jump. If nothing else, I could try that. These are desperation hours, man. Ouch. So, then we do this thing. Twice. That's enough to kill him, yep. Ouch. Now, let it be known that you can jump up here, which is kind of cool. I wonder if there's something along up here, maybe? I mean, man, again, the desperation is real. The reach, the copium, even. Getting stumped by a game like this, by the way, is not at all a bad sign. This is not me saying, game bad because Alex dumb. What I'm saying is that this is a Castlevania game. This is a Castlevania kind of game. If you're like, fuck, man, where do I go from here? Like, resisting the urge to looking up a guy. Like, this is how these kinds of games go. It's bizarre that this guy's not here. Because honestly, I would like to buy more potions. That's a shame that doesn't stick around. This jump right here. What if you're supposed to like jump and have that guy hit you and knock you over? That'd be hilarious. Yeah. Oh, I made it. Oh my god, I'm a gamer. All right, so there we go. There we go. All right, progress. Oh my god, I made that jump. That was a crackerjack specification with that jumping. That was I did not have the confidence for that one, but we got there. If I crouch, will I be underneath water and start drowning? Oh my god. What are these fellas called? Big sludge boys. Okay, so we made it through there. Obviously, there's stuff down in Fishland I can't deal with. We made it to a safe point. That makes me happy. And now it's a new town, apparently. Maybe we can buy something here that helps us jump better. Maybe even breathe underwater. That's wishful thinking, but maybe. Welcome to Lorcieres. Or maybe it's Lorcieres. The beasts appear in this area before terrorizing Gevadon, the place we came from. Darkness has invaded this place. Castle of the Marquis, or Marquis rather. Marquis d'Apure. This music is vaguely Diablo-y, like Tristram-y kind of, sorta. I'm liking it, Nice and spooky. Pedestal in the area of dead trees. Is it something important? Maybe it is. Collect Jean's things and return them to Rose. Wasn't Jean the name of the lady that helped us? Maybe he thinks she's dead. I mean, maybe, unless something happened to her, but seems like the kind of game where they wouldn't kill off a character like that off-screen. Big Brother ventured near the castle. The door was open and entered. There was a hallway that had no door. Spooky. But he died if you... Oh, damn, but he got attacked by the beast. Yeah, that's brutal. I don't know what that means in French, but something about beast. Probably. I get to buy some cool new weapons.
What can I help you with?
Well, potions are always great. An unstun potion. Remove stun. I'll take one of those. But it gets stun locked, hopefully.
Do stay safe out there.
Good to see a young warrior in the shop.
Young warrior. So, hunting knife, of course, that's like shorter range, but probably super fast. Long journeys. I could probably use better defense. And then I'll get one of these. I'll get the long sword.
Stop back anytime.
I'll eventually want to try the other thingy. The hunting knife. So... goes up by a little bit. Yep. Not by a huge amount, but we'll take it. And then... defense goes up by 5. Yeah, we'll take it. We'll take it. Every little bit counts, man. Every little bit counts. We'll try the dagger eventually. Oh, I kind of missed the arc. I might end up going back to the arcing swing of the Espadon. That's still pretty cool though. Better damage, never hurt anybody. Well, actually, that's not true. It should hurt the bad guys. Customs and rituals of the region. Let's see. Is this where the medium lives, rather? Town guy. Jason Stone is a merchant. Found at times in certain places. Likes nighttime to the entrance of the marsh. Oh! That might have been where I saw him, actually. Maybe I was just lucky. I do have an apostle symbol. I sure do. I killed a big scary guy. Something for me. My granddaughter? Oh, a different Jean. Okay. And near Langonier. I came to settle here. I brought her a brooch. A bad boy had the idea of taking it to the cemetery. Well, that is bad. Bring it back to me, please. You got it, lady. Graveyard, which is where we're going. The valley. There's the castle. It's probably where we're going. You can even see it in the distance, I think. Trees are all dead. You can see there's something in the distance. I guess a couple buildings. Another hostel. Gregor on the Son of Rose. It's interesting items for sale. I like items that are interesting. Dangerous to walk. Brambles through the ground are thorny. Not horny? Well, that's disappointing. And the first victim, she lived near here. Fortune teller, right. Oh, there's a thing back this way. Couple things. Free money. I'm just robbing them of their valuables. Pilfering their goods. If we eventually get, whether it's a double jump or a wall jump or something of that matter, we'll be able to get whatever that is. Maybe something to replace our like headband. The headband we have right now is just the default stuff. Don't mind me pilfering your savings. We'll go a little bit longer. It's getting kind of late, but I do want to go a little bit longer. Dead land. Tell no tales. That diagonal hit. We got bats. It's not a Castlevania game unless we have some bats. Eat bomb, idiot. What if the bombs hurt me? For now I can one-shot. Oh, sometimes I can one-shot. Here it comes. He comes back around, and I miss all of it. God damn it. Oh, man. This reminds me of the end. Of course, it's reminiscent of the intro to Castlevania. We do want to peruse the graveyard. There's all the dead trees. Here's the pedestal. Maybe. No, this pedestal right here. Object can be inserted. Breasts of the wolf. Well, let's go ahead and peruse the graveyard. It seems like our first obvious place to check out to explore. There better not be some zombies or spooky skeletons here. I'll be very upset. Oh my god, that's cool as hell. Just duck the gravedigger skeleton fella. A little self-serving, a skeleton zombie guy that digs other graves. Ooh, that's cool. Just horizontal. Pretty good damage. Ouch! I can't dodge that, unfortunately. When I'm a sloped surface. I'm gonna assume you are not nice. Oh, one shot. Okay, cool. Not super tanky, thankfully. Not too bad. Oh. Sure, let's go ahead and drop down then. Maybe I did more damage because it was a backstab? Fine. Do that again. Just one shot. I'll go ahead and drop down. Why the hell not? Seems simple enough. I'm a little bit hesitant, but I'm going for it. What does it mean? Do I have to do like a charge attack, maybe? No. Is it this thing? Maybe it needs to be a specific weapon? Oh, or it is this thing. For sure that was it. Can't do the charge attack. Are there any weapons that I have that would, like, if there's something that matches that icon in some way? Maybe, unless it's shoot. You're out of ideas. Yeah, nothing. Come back to that in the future, most likely. It'll probably be... It wouldn't shock me if there were other stations like it, maybe with different symbols. what they signify. That part is mysterious. Makes a sad noise. Sorry, lady. And not do the... Okay, you can do the slide, yeah. Figured you probably could. This one's red. It's glowing now. I guess that's good. I think. Oh, for one thing. Back to melee for a second, because it confirmed that, oh, it's actually a little bit less damage than the blunderbuss. Literally one less damage than the blunderbuss. Yellow. Ouch. Actually, maybe you can you just walk through? No, you cannot. Okay. Oh, maybe it was because I had the magic of the red guy. Maybe that's what's going on. You need like certain magic to be active when you attack something, like to try to activate. Curious. We don't have what's necessary just yet. Oh, there's an... Oh, it's an order. Order of operations. That's all it is. That's all it is. Right. And of course, there's more. Okay, that makes more sense. That makes more sense. Any secrets? We'll take a look at... Oh, wait. Oh, because I already attacked the red one. Right, okay. Oh, you can't stand on those, can you? Okay, I was gonna, like, try to attack the walls. Okay. So he's good. Right, so yellow and blue. In that order. Yellow, blue. There we go. Going. There we go. Whoop. Yellow and blue's next. Is it down? Yes. Oh no, there's blue. Would that be the secret passage earlier? Hopefully they didn't reset anything. I don't think it would have. This one right here. I'm pretty sure this is it. Good passage. It's still blinking, so we're still good there. Yeah, maybe just damage boost because it's like only 1 damage anyway. I think jumping on them is more painful. So I'll take like 1 damage walking over spikes versus like taking a bunch more from jumping onto spikes. It has like cool, scary range abilities. Take the money. Well, it just occurred to me I probably have enough to have bought that dagger. Just to test it out. Not sure I would have stuck with it, but just to see. Try it out. Alright, so that is the last one. Simply something now should be available. Back up to full on extra stuff for special weapons. We got something that raises the max, but I think that was before. Oh, but that's right. We died before we could emerge, because that was in the that marsh area. So yeah, things that would extend that would be nice to see for sure. Is this a double jump? No, it's just her brooch.
I am Jean Boulet.
Jean Boulet.
I was the first to be killed by the beast.
Oh, she'll give me special powers, maybe.
The you found belonged to me. My grandmother Rose kept it as a memento. By summoning me, I can drive the negative effects out of your body to keep you strong.
Okay.
I noticed that a part
that is
of
helpful.
the brooch is missing. If you find it, my powers will be increased.
I was hoping it'd be a double jump.
My grandmother. It will make her smile to see this brooch again.
But I'm not gonna I'm not gonna look a gift relic in the mouth. If you have enough mana, you can clear your status, clear poison, disable, curse, that kind of thing. Many ghosts may be summoned. And switch to different ghosts. Cool. There we go. It's kind of cool. There's a door. Oh, there's like a doorway. Oh, I guess there's a lot of doorways. So never mind. I guess it's not special. But this is special though. Behind here is a save point. That's awfully nice. And then what does it lead to, I wonder? If I check the map, it could reconnect to some of those lower areas. Actually, it could reconnect back to the town, maybe? What the red is indicative of. Maybe a ghostly spirit? Tormented soul? Oh. It's just a guy. It's just a guy's face. Oh, I have to like damage the fuck out of him, and I don't do enough damage. I know, I'm trying. Here, I'll do the now I'm doing 1 damage, but I'm doing a bunch of 1 damage. Alright, so we're still coming up shy. So for us to have a chance, we need a bajillion more attack. We already have the relic. We already have the rings, rather. Right. Behold my dive kick. I'm dead. Never mind. I was gonna try to like do the slide into him. Right. So that's some kind of challenge. We can't deal with that yet. That's fine. That's fine. That's a special challenge for a special day. Game over. No, this game is good. This game is good. I really want to play more of it for sure. It is getting kind of late, so I'm gonna go and wrap it up here. But I'm liking it a lot so far. It's good, and one fucking jump. That one fucking jump was tough, but it was doable. It was I don't know if I would call it like pixel perfect, but it was like tighter than I would expect it to be. The requirements were tighter than I expected to be, but we got there. We got there. I really enjoyed it. It's a good game. I definitely want to play more of it. And I kind of go back and forth on whether or not I like this one more than Beyond the Ice Palace 2. Because the Beyond the Ice Palace 2 has like really badass like combat shit. You feel like a badass. You feel like this not unstoppable like destroyer shit. Like you're not invincible, you're not unkillable. The stuff in that game is out to get you, and you are very fallible, but your abilities feel awesome. And you feel like this otherworldly creature, which is really sick. And it plays like a Castlevania, Metroidvania kind of game. This game is more akin to like old school Castlevania. You're just some dude who's like going around getting extra abilities, and there's all these kind of like throwbacks to classic Castlevania stuff. And I'm really enjoying it. So I like them both. And I very much want to play both. But yeah, this was great. This was very, very cool. And major thanks to Press Engine hooking us up with a review key so I could check this thing out. That was super neato, super neato. Yeah, if I had any feedback or any requests from the developer, it would be volume controls in game would be great. That would be great. You know, just I mean, obviously I can go into Windows Volume Mixer, it's fine, but just having it in game is convenient. And then also, it's just that one fucking jump, that was like, if you fall down, you gotta like burn through all your healing items to go all the way around. And if you go to the fish, you're fucking dead. Like that was unfortunate. And the answer is to get good. Just don't miss the jump, Alex. But like, oh man, it was like very, very specific. So otherwise though, like there's parts that are tough, and also it's not like otherwise not overly challenged. Like it's not brutal in its difficulty. It's no Dark Souls, and hell, it's no Castlevania 1 or 2 for that matter. It's pretty fair. Because, again, old school Castlevania was infamous for just being impossibly brutal. And also being, like, kind of bad about conveyance. Like, where do you go next? Castlevania 2 had that one legendary moment where you had to, like, use the one ruby ring thing, crouch in this one corner, hold down and left for 3 seconds, use the item, a tornado comes and whisks you away. Just shit like that was the stuff of legends back in the day. So, you know, not having everything being super conveyed to you super clearly is fine. Obviously, you know, it's okay to struggle a little bit and explore a little bit. Yeah, back in the day, back in those days, it was a more brutal and unforgiving kind of game, kind of series even. But now the only Castlevania games I've played are Symphony of the Night, Rondo of Blood, and Circle of the Moon. And I want to play more of the Advanced Collection. And I know there's the DS Collection, the Dominus Collection on Steam as well. And there's like Symphony of the Night Randomizer, and like I know there's like a couple others that are definitely things I want to play. And other like Castlevania inspired games, kind of like this one. There's a couple of them on itch.io that I think are free even, that I'll eventually want to go back for as well. So yeah, lots of Castlevania things on my mind for sure. I love Metroid. I love Metroidvania kinds of games. But when push comes to shove, if asked me to choose, do you like Metroid or Castlevania more, I might lean slightly towards Castlevania. I've played more Metroid over the years, but yeah, this is something that I've really enjoyed.